What's up, beer drinkers? How y'all doing this week? We got another great show for you again this week. Not only do we drink and review some delicious beers from Boneyard Beers and Firestone Walker, but during our beer news, we talk about a new Miller High Life marketing ploy device product that you can no longer get because it's already sold out, of course, because they only make like 3 of them. And then we also talk about 7-Up and beer cocktail and just mixing beer anyway with other stuff. And then, of course, not of course, but and we also talk about Wasatch and Squatter beer companies getting moved out of Utah. They started in Utah, now they're out of Utah. Thank you, Monster. And in our Cöld Brüe List, Sorcerer Chromatic goes over the best rap duos of all time. And we do have some, I guess, differences of opinion with the author on this one. And so we talk a lot about, I think the bulk of the show, about a half hour of the show is just about rap duos. And then we have our reviews right after the Cöld Brüe List. And in our Drunken Shenanigans, we talk about Floyd Mayweather and now he's broke. And then we goes off on that. And then we have some fun and laughs towards the end. All right, that's about it for the rundown of the show. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped and on Instagram. Search Cöld Brüe Podcasts. And without further ado, it's time for another Cöld Brüe. Coming at your pre-recorded from Cöld Brüe Studios, I am Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we're here to talk about beer.
Yes, we are.
How you doing this week, man?
Good. It's been it's a fast week for me for whatever reason. We're just work-wise and personal life-wise. It's not a bad thing. It just seemed like the week to fly by.
Yeah, I don't know. At our age, the weeks fly by. When we were young, when we were like, 10, 12, it seems like we're never going to grow up. And now that we're this age, it's like, fuck, I don't want to die yet. I still got a lot of shit to do.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not. I'm
being extreme.
I'm not saying in a negative sense. I'm just saying
yeah.
Don't get overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff you need to do.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but it just seems like, man, it's like the weekend's already over and I got to go back to work, and then you're through the week and then you're like, damn, the weekend's already here. Am I ready for the weekend?
Right.
Oh man, crazy. But hey, we're here right now and we're drinking some beer. So you ready to talk about it?
Yes, I am.
All right. So I have from our good friends at Boneyard Beer, out of Bend, Oregon, I have their RPM IPA. Let me read it from the can.
Boneyard. That's awesome.
Oh, you've heard of them?
Yeah, I heard of them. I don't think I've had that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are they distribute out here, but I've seen them at beer festival. I don't know why that term escaped me right now. I've seen them at beer festivals here quite often, so they do distribute down here, and I've had a few of them, and I like their logo, their look, and their beer is really good. I don't know if I've had this RPM IPA, so that's why I grabbed it. And plus, when I was over at Total Wine, this was like the freshest beer that I could find in the IPA section. This was born on March 13th, so just only a month old. Perfect. So let it be known, Boneyard is more than a name. It's our history. We were built out of forgotten scraps from 13 different breweries. Our RPM IPA is a direct extension of these chop passions, bold and balanced. It's made for people who do things their own way. It's a 12-ounce can. And let's see, is there 6.5% alcohol by volume. So without further ado, pop off. What do you got?
All right. feeling in a Firestone mood. So I got one of my
Hmm.
specialties. I got from their vintage series. I got the double DBA
Ooh,
batch.
nice.
I don't know if it's batch 10,000 or batch 10.000.
Okay.
Vintage number 4. So this is the fourth year they made this one. I didn't realize that. Anyway, it's an Imperial Special bitter ale aged in bourbon barrels, 12.3% ABV. On the back, our brewery began in 1996 when we delved into the rare art of fermenting beer in oak barrels. 10 years later, we took our barrel, I don't know how to say this word, melinations to the next level by aging beer in vessels inherited from bourbon houses and other spirits producers. Ever since, the resulting beers have flown under the banner of the Proprietor's Vintage Series, which have become one of the most extensive barrel aging programs in the craft industry.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to a special Imperial edition of the beer that started it all for Firestone Walker DBA. We brewed this batch at double strength and then aged it for a year in 11-year-old Fitzgerald wheated bourbon barrels, which enhanced the DBA's classic flavors of toffee and caramel with notes of baking spice, cocoa powder, and dried fig. The result
Nice.
is a double DBA batch 10K commemorative release that marks the 10,000th batch of beer ever brewed at our Paso Robles brewery in California.
Wow.
Enjoy this beer now, our cellar in a cool, dark place between 40. Okay, never mind. Wow, I almost don't want to drink this now.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Old Fitzgerald, man, that's one of the holy grails of bourbon collecting. I mean, out on
Really?
the West Coast, I rarely see it at even like nice like places that have a nice collection, you know?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Huh.
But most of what I know for bourbon is from you. So if you haven't told me about it, I haven't heard of it.
Well, a little bit more. The OG is original gravity is 72 Plato, and the finishing is 6. The color is 40 SRM. With cases, they say 2,000 produced. All right, so here we go.
Very nice.
Any further ado, cap off.
So I was,
That's terrible.
it wasn't that bad. I was looking up this RPM IPA, and this is Boneyard's flagship beer, and it is brewed and boiled and dry hopped with 4 Northwest hop varieties. They didn't say which ones, but they are 4 Northwest hop varieties. This was good.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you said it and sound like a Dunsky. I'm listening to or on my own show, but is RPM like a special meaning? I know RPM normally is rotation per minute for the car industry,
Right.
and don't they have like a car or like a mechanic type logo on it or no?
Yeah. See, here's their logo. It's the skull and
Yeah.
crossbones, but the crossbones look like
The
wrenches.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I think it's part of their mystique, not their mystique, but their theme going with the gear heads.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's really good. It's a good West Coast style IPA, dank, resiny, and piney. There's a slight floralness to it, but it's clean. It's not the clearest beer, but it's still a I would consider it a West Coast just because of the bitterness to it. It's definitely not juicy.
Word.
Word live, Holmes. Word is bond. So what's your beer like?
This is magnificent. Wow.
A magnificent bastard, huh?
Yeah. Shoot, well, I just had a few sips of it. First of all, it's like that dark brown color. Um,
Like a toffee type.
yeah, the barrel aging adapted really well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of just regular DBA and let alone double DBA
Yeah.
as the base for this. But it's just tons of toffee, tons of that bourbony barrel aged sweetness coming through right now.
All right.
Um, Enjoyable, none the least.
None the
Gosh,
least.
this might be this one might be one of my favorites. No, it's weird. I mean, I don't want to say it's like that Eldorado, their barley wine, but
Yeah.
it's it's still got some beer quality to it as far as some little bit of complexity. But I don't know. And again, that could just be the bourbon flavor too. I don't know. I haven't had enough sips yet to really see this guy open up.
So
But
yeah.
I'll tell you this, I'm digging it.
Nice. So it seems like it has maybe a big mouthfeel to it.
Oh, definitely.
All right. That sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, fucking Firestone Walker. I mean, we're going to the fest. We go to the festival every year. It's kind of like it's our home state beer right there, brewery.
Yes.
All right, so we will rate our beers later on during our Untapped portion of the show. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped. Just search Cöld Brüe Podcast and friend us, and we'll friend you back. But right now, it's time for some beer news. All right, there's this one story, and I do like Miller's marketing team, but they came out with a record, an LP, a vinyl LP, and it's got beer inside of it. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Really? I was all right. I was gonna just like mention it, but yeah, Miller vinyl LP. And then of course I get the Glenn Miller band. I should do Miller High Life. Miller High Life. Album. Oh, beer. That's what I should do. Beer album. Dive Bar Sounds. Miller High Life was born in 1903. Yeah. I gotta do this stupid. There we go. I am set. Oh. All right, Dive Bar Sounds for $18. You can get a. It's already sold out. Pre-sale item. Expect to ship July 2025. Miller High Life is bottling up the authentic sounds of dive bars with Dive Bar Sounds, the first ever beer-infused vinyl record made with the champagne of beers inside. Every dive bar tells its story through sound, the welcome creak of the door, the familiar clink of High Life, and the low hum of conversations. Now these iconic sounds are captured in this High Life infused vinyl. No cover charge needed. Just set the record spinning and let High Life bring the soundtrack of your favorite neighborhood spot to you. So it's like a clear plastic, clear. Here, I'll show you. See the thing on the side there. There's the album cover,
Yeah.
and next to it you can see it's not fully the same color. That's because there's air bubbles in there to let you know that. Because if you tilt it back and forth, you can see the beer slosh around inside the LP.
Does it do it when you tilt your phone back and forth?
No, there's not an app for that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's already sold out. $18 is not that bad of a fucking price for an LP. I mean, you're not getting, like a I don't know, like a vintage like Led Zeppelin, first press Beatles fucking album or something, but $18 for an LP is not too bad.
Wait, who's the artist again?
It's just sounds of dive bars, like ambiance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's already sold out. So regardless, I saw it and I was like, that sounds cool, but no, I don't need that.
I better not find out you're trying to pirate it later.
Is it on Spotify? Because if it is, maybe I'll just listen to it. Play it in my car. But what I did want to talk about
It's on LimeWire. I'm looking right now.
LimeWire. That thing's still around? Better
Don't
not,
tell Metallica.
yeah. Better not download a virus. All right. This story comes to us from Chowhound. The headline reads 7-Up and beer make for a surprisingly refreshing cocktail. We may receive a commission on purchases made from links. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just from the online article. Beer cocktails tend to be less common than their spirit-based counterparts, and interestingly, one of the best mixers for beer is commonly another beer, but that's for another story. The best part is that beer cocktails tend to be simple drinks, often only using 2 or 3 ingredients. For example, you can mix beer with a can of lemon lime soda like 7-Up or Sprite. It takes about 10 seconds to make, and the result is more refreshing and lighter than your average beer glass. I've done that before. Have you done that before? Mixed, put a 7-Up and beer mixed together?
No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was thinking like a beer mosa, but no, that's orange juice. This is kind of like a lemon, and plus it's got the carbonation in it, so it does give it a little acidity to it.
Seriously, like I've done a red beer before, and I've done mimosas before, or beer mimosas before, but I don't think I've ever done soda and beer.
And it's fine. I mean, if that's your jam, because I'm not a big Radler guy, or a beer mosa guy, because I don't want the sweetness in it. Like I don't want sweet. I like perceived sweetness, or maybe some if it's like a big bold like barrel aged beer with chocolate and stuff like that in it. But yeah, for beer, I'd rather have, like, if you're gonna make me mix it with something that's not sugary. I'll put it that I don't mind sweetness. I just don't want sugar in it.
Right.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, I have tried 7-Up and beer, or maybe it was Sprite and beer, but it's a good combo. It is more refreshing that way. Of all the sodas, the 7-Up is, or the lemon lime soda is probably the best to mix with beer, in my own estimation. Let's see. In France, a drink like this is called panache. In Germany, it's called a Radler. I don't know if it's a Radler. It's soda. Radler is supposed to be fruit juice, right?
Yeah.
In the United Kingdom, it's usually called a shandy, short for shandygraph, which originally used a mix of beer and ginger beer. No matter what you call it, the recipe is consistent: equal parts beer and carbonated citrus soda. But if you prefer more beer or more soda, that's okay too. Well, if it's a citrus soda you're after, why not a squirt, right? The grapefruit soup. Were you ever a squirt, drinker?
No. You know what though? I don't mind squirt. It's never been my first choice.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it.
Yeah, I wasn't a big squirt drinker. The only time I really drank squirt is when my circle of friends started turning 21. Remember my friend Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to turn 21. So,
how's it going, Dave?
Right. He used to buy us Tanqueray because he was a gin. He liked gin. I'm not a big gin drinker. Yeah. But for some reason, he used to like to mix it with squirt. And so I tried it one time. I'm like, it's tolerable with this grapefruit soda and gin. Like, so yeah, Tanqueray. I
remember you guys used to do gin and Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah. I think we started
at the pool hall?
Of us. Yeah, at the pool hall. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, we used to go to 7-Eleven, get the big gulps, and then go to the pool hall because we could bring our own drinks, and they didn't mind that. But little did they know it was gin and it was spiked drinks. And then we go out. There'd be like 5 or 6 of us, and we go like 2 or 3 at a time into the car and smoke some weed, and then and then we'd go back into the pool hall and have our drinks and just shoot some pool, and it was fun times. But that was the only time I guess consistently that I would use a citrus. That was for squirt anyway. That was anyway. But back to beer. I'm not big on the sugar in the beer, but to each their own, right? It's not just because it's not my thing doesn't mean it can't be yours.
Right.
They don't call him the best color man in the business for anything, folks, or for nothing. That's about it. There's really not much going on. Oh, you know what? No, there is one more thing. That's right. I just found it right now. This comes from the Salt Lake Tribune. Let me ask you this: does the brewery name Wasatch mean anything to you?
Wasatch?
Yeah.
It does not sound too familiar.
Okay. Well, the company that owns the Utah-born Squatters Craft Beers and Wasatch Brewery labels won't be making those brands in Utah anymore once they close their Salt Lake City brewery at the end of May. Squatters and Wasatch announced Thursday on Instagram that their parent company, Monster Brewing Company, won't be renewing the lease on the brewery tap room and beer store at 1763 South 300 West in Salt Lake City. Production of Squatters and Wasatch beers will move to other breweries in the Monster network as of May 27th. Since the Squatters Wasatch facility is the only Monster-owned brewery in Utah, production of the two beer brands will be moving outside of Utah. I think didn't Wasatch aren't they the ones who brew? No, White Rascal was a different one, right? Wasn't that Avery?
Yeah, Avery was White Rascal.
Oh, okay. I know we've had Wasatch on the. I've had it on the show before because I was trying to figure out who owned the beers, because at the time, like, it was not public knowledge who owned the breweries, but it was like a brand and someone bought them out, and I guess it was Monster. Monster eventually owned them outright. So they do have some good beers, and they were Utah born, but they're not going to be in Utah anymore.
Love it.
Yeah. They wanted the name. All right.
Definitely.
That's all I have this week for the beer news. So you know what that means?
I think I do.
It means it's time for everyone's favorite segment on Cöld Brüe, because it's my favorite segment. It's time for the Cöld Brüe List. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I forgot to do that for my own. But for you, here.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let me ask you this. Who's your favorite rap duo?
Ooh, my favorite rap duo? I don't know. That's hard, man. Depends what mood I'm in. But right now I'm in a Method Man or Redman type of mood.
Huh. Well, with that said, you gave me the inspiration for this week's list story, and it's ranking the best hip hop duos of all time. Now, this list is a couple years old, meaning I'm not saying it's old. This one came out in so aptly it came out on February 2nd, 2022.
Oh, nice. 2222.
Yeah. And from Complex Magazine or Complex, whatever. I remember I used to get the magazine. Like I don't even know if they make the magazine anymore, but the Complex website.
Mm-hmm.
And right away, I got a lot of issues with this list.
Okay.
So we'll go down there. Number 22 on this list, Black Sheep.
Okay. All right.
Black Sheep.
Yeah, I remember them.
They're from the Native Tongue group with Jungle Brothers, De La Soul, Tribe.
Yeah. The choice is yours.
Them and the Beatnuts and Queen Latifah. Nevertheless, they had the choice is yours, a big hit for them. Didn't do much after, but they were in the mix, so they would feature. I mean, Dress was the main guy. Like that's the thing. A lot of these groups too have like one solid performer. Then I'm not saying it was like Chuck D and Flavor Flav. Spoiler alert, they're not on the list. But
right.
At the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know. I thought they were more of a one-man show than a duo. But then again, I didn't get deep into their whole albums and never saw their shows. So
Right, yeah. We don't know how they acted on stage, and yeah, they had The Choice Is Yours and then Strobe Light Honey, and that was about it as far as like their own hits.
Mhm.
Even that one wasn't that great of a song, Strobe Light Honey. That's probably what killed him
Yeah,
right there.
right. Um, Next one, your favorite group from back in the day, El Trim, or is it Le Trim?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably Latrim.
Bunny D and Lady Tigra.
Yep. And they like the
We like
boom,
the
I
cars
heard.
that go boom.
Yeah.
And so aptly, you still have a car that goes boom, right?
I made it go boom, yes.
Yes. They also did Grab It. Remember the song Grab It?
Oh, grab it like you want it?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. All
Yeah.
right, cool.
They're out of Miami. Okay, here's this one. Number 20. The Dog Pound.
They're a duo?
Well, technically, the Dog Pound is Daz and Corrupt.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Warren G, Daz Corrupt, and Nate Dogg. I thought that
Well,
was
yeah,
the Dog Pound.
there's a lot of people in the Dog Pound, but as far as the group, the Dog Pound, it's Daz and Corrupt.
Oh, all right. All right.
Now,
Nice.
Daz could rap, but Corrupt's one of the best. I mean, how are they 20 on this list?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but maybe
And
because, yeah.
I was gonna say, and maybe it's their own fault too, because yeah, they have so many like compilation songs on the Chronic and on the Snoop Dogg albums, and just they're around too much and all together with the same fam at the same time. It's just like, come on, man. I think they're better. They're a better duo. Like, if I had to buy tickets for these people, they wouldn't be 20th on my list.
Well, I mean, here it is like 25, 30 years later, and I had no idea they were a duo.
Mm.
So they just did.
Dude, they say it in the
promotion.
show. Remember that documentary, The Show? They say how it works.
I
That's all right.
I know I saw it, but I
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Okay. Number 19, the City Girls.
Oh yeah,
Young
they're
Miami.
relatively new, right?
I guess it's Young Miami and JT.
Mm-hmm.
I know Young Miami's been linked to P. Diddy before he got busted, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're a newer group.
I've heard their stuff, but I don't know enough about them to talk about them, truthfully.
Right. Next one. I heard this name before, but I'm not familiar with their music. It's Helter Skelter.
Oh yeah. They pop up every once in a while when I ask to play old school hip hop. They'll come up and
yeah.
But their songs are okay. I would still rank Dog Pound higher than that.
Yeah, the members are Jamal Rock Bush and Sean Ruck Price.
Of course.
So Rock. Okay. Now here's one, number 17, that kind of falls in the black sheep lineup, if you will.
Okay.
Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Oh yeah, nice.
But I mean, CL Smooth's the rapper. I mean, Pete Rock could rap and he fills in, but Pete Rock's known as a great DJ.
Yeah, producer too.
So,
yeah.
So it's like I like them, but are they really a rap duo?
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah. Here's another one in that list. Number 16, Black Alicious, Gift the Gab, and Chief XL. Yeah, Gift the Gab, so under the radar, West Coast rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, gosh, and like I watch old school videos of him, like on YouTube and stuff like that, and a lot of he gets a lot of hate, and I think it's just from people that aren't West Coast people,
Maybe. What's that one song he did? That alphabet song.
Yeah,
that one?
Alphabet Aerobics.
Yeah, that's it. That was a great. I mean, that's just so innovative for the time that it came out.
Yeah, and he does all different styles. He does slow. I mean, seriously, if y'all never heard of Black Alicious, the song Swan Lake produced by DJ
Yeah.
Shadow. That's just straight underground West Coast right there.
Yep. Oh yeah. So under the radar. if Too Short gets mad because he don't sell records in the East, I bet Black Alicia's sell even less.
Yeah, and also R.I.P. Gift the Gab too. He passed away a few years ago.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's another one where there's a front man in the duo is Run the Jewels, LP and
Oh.
Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Killer Mike, he's great MC too. So I mean, he gets pub, but he's still so underrated. And then their whole, just their whole message and how they did. I don't know how many albums they did, but it was just you could just stream it. Like they just gave it away for free. Like they wanted you to come to their shows. Like they did it that way.
Like the Grateful Dead of rap.
Yes.
Hey, they're touring with Wu-Tang, right?
Are they? I didn't realize.
Yeah, well,
I know Wu-Tang's touring, but I didn't know.
Well,
I didn't see the.
Yeah.
I didn't see like. Whenever I see Wu-Tang stuff, they hardly get announced who else is with them.
Oh, okay. Well, I know for the Phoenix part of their tour, Run the Jewels is going to be with them. I forgot who else is going to be there too, but there's like another even smaller act.
Yeah. All right. Here's one. Camp Blow.
Oh, that
Camp
does.
Blow.
Who's that?
Geechee Suede and Sonny Chiba.
Oh, okay. I heard of Sonny Chiba.
Their number one song, I think, is that Lucchini. This is it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, I know who that is. I didn't know their name, to be honest. I know the song though.
Yeah.
That's kind of high then.
Don't get me wrong. I like that song, but I don't know if they should be 14 ahead of some other people. But
yeah, that was just about to say that. Yes.
Okay, here's one. I don't even know why they're here. Yes, talking smack. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
I mean, they were popular, but Jazz never fucking. I'd never heard him on the track.
Duo. Yeah. I forgot where I was. I know I seen it live and I saw it on TV. I saw Jazzy Jeff do DJ sets, and man, he could mix and scratch. I mean, I'll give him props. He could earn his keep that way. And that's the thing too. I wonder if he really produced other people besides Will Smith stuff,
Oh yeah. The stories I've read, yes, he has.
Okay. But just off the top of my head, I can't name any other
I couldn't
people
either.
he produced for.
But they were billed as a duo. I think that's the whole thing, right? It wasn't just Fresh Prince, it was always Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Well, actually, it was the other way around though too. Jazzy Jeff was first.
Okay, there you go. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were built like that. So I mean that's why they're considered a duo, I would think. And their songs are great. I fucking loved them, man. Parents Just Don't Understand. I Think I Could Beat Mike Tyson, Nightmare on My Street, and of course their transcendent song, the Summertime.
I thought you were gonna say Getting Jiggy with It.
I thought that was him by himself. I thought that was Big Willie style.
Oh. Well, still. All right, number 12 on the list, the Beat Nuts.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking love Beat Nuts. Beat Nuts
Juju
and Babu.
And Psycho Les.
Babu, I mean, he was their DJ, but
no, Babu's Dilated Peoples.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, why did I think he was? Or maybe good
because he got that the Babu, that duck season. Remember I gave you that one?
Yeah, the mixtape. The mixtape he did.
Yeah,
that's
where
what
he
it
did
was.
A bunch of beats. Yeah, and that's one of their best songs. But no, they've their song "Watch Out Now" got sampled for Jenny from the Block. I mean, but they also have that love their Off the Books with the Big Pun. That was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one. Yep. Yeah, Beat-Nuts are great.
And then aforementioned too, they're part of the whole Native Tongues with with aforementioned Black Sheep, and then Tribe, and what did I say?
De La
and Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure Money loves native tongues. And I think about it. Anyway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Number 11. This is one. It's got to be higher in my eyes. Black Star, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli.
It's almost like a super group because they were both
Yeah.
good on their own, and then they formed together. And man, yeah, that was a great song, man. I was just listening to Respiration like today. Came up on my
I mean, yeah,
shuffle.
they're individually you got hits, together they got hits, and they're again they never got that mainstream push or notoriety. But if you love hip hop, you could get with their music easy.
Yeah, I think that's what hurt them, but I don't think they wanted that. You know what I mean? They didn't want that big fanfare. They just wanted to make music for the people.
Right.
Great group.
Number 10, Dead Prez.
Oh, nice. Yeah, in fact, on my Instagram, they're pushing their first album. I think they repressed it. The vinyl.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're pushing that because I think it's like 25 years.
Well, my now wife, but when we were dating, we went to House of Blues in Anaheim because we were going to Disneyland for New Year's, and we went to go see Osumatli, right?
Oh yeah.
And there was this band. I for the life of me, I don't know their name, but they covered a Dead Prez song. The hip hop song, it's bigger than hip hop.
Yeah.
They're doing it, and I'm like, they're really doing this. And then, like, the guy started the verse, so I started rapping along with me. And my wife looked at me. She goes, "You know these guys?" I go, "No, I know the song." It's two different things.
I know, right? To hear that song about that bass line right there. I mean, once you hear it, like it just hooks you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Number 9, Clips.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Are they a duo? I had no idea.
Yeah. Pusha T and Malice, they're brothers. I mean, one of the Neptunes production or creations, if you will.
Yeah. Yep. The song
I know
"Grinding" that was their big song, right?
Yeah, Grinding. Then they did one with with Baby. That What Happened to That Boy? That was another big one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Regardless, when they moved on, Pusha T went solo because Malice found God, and he still performs like Christian rap under No Malice. However, you can't take away from what they did, and I mean, a nice duo, but I don't know if I would have them 9 ahead of some other people.
Yeah, I mean, Pusha T is really good though. I mean, but you're right. As a duo, you got to look at that. You can't take the extracurriculars or their singleness out of it. You have to analyze them as a duo, right? Or rank them.
Right.
So right. I get why they're good, but they're not. They shouldn't be that high. I think I agree.
Well, number 8. I don't mind them at 8 because they're kind of you could almost say godfathers in this. Is EPMD.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Eric Sermon, nice rapper, great producer, and then PMD, Parish Making Dollars.
That's right.
Yeah, they're strictly business over personal, back in business, mind your business,
out of business.
Yeah, out of business.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. They're fucking their beats and rhymes were legendary back in the day. So,
no, for sure. And someone they help get breakthrough status too. Redman.
Oh, really? I had no idea. That's cool.
Yeah. With the Def Squad.
Yeah. Right.
Number 7. M.O.P.
Oh, nice. All right.
Lil Fame and Billy Danzig.
I don't know if I put them that high, but they're good.
Yeah, I like them. They're They're high energy. They're hardcore. Just I didn't know if their when I say it, like cachet or notoriety is that big.
Yeah, right.
Although MOP it stands for Mash Out Posse,
Okay.
and there's only two of them in the posse. So hey man, like you could have a one man gang, you could have a 2-man posse, right?
I guess so. Yeah. I've even heard of a one-man army, but
Oh yeah, there you go. Number 6 on this 8 Ball and MJG.
that was the dude. I've never heard of them.
Oh, yeah, they came out of Memphis. Yeah,
Okay.
to be honest, too, I've heard of them, but I probably couldn't recognize their music.
All right. I mean, I'm sure they're good, but to be on this list, but man, they just don't have the notoriety. I mean, I thought some of these other ones didn't have a lot of notoriety, but I've never heard of them. Not that I'm the foremost, historian on rap music, but I'm not a noob either.
Right. Next on this list, again, some Godfathers in this game. However, this duo has one fabulous MC and another guy that should be president.
Okay.
Eric B. and Rakim.
Yep, and another one just like Jeff and Will Smith. I mean, that was how they were billed.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, Rakim is like he's the original wordsmith. We've talked about it before.
Yeah,
he's just fucking fabulous. So I like the ranking on this one.
Okay, so number 4 on this list, although respectable, I don't know if I would put him at 4. UGK, Underground Kings.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean,
Bun B and Pimp C. Rest in peace, Pip C.
Yeah, I mean they were doing shit in the South that we didn't hear, until later on when they finally broke out.
Through.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like I thought there was another member of UGK as well. I didn't know they were a duo. There was another guy.
That's a good point, but maybe you're thinking 3 6 Mafia. I always get them confused. Their songs confused, not them personally, but
possibly.
They had similar sounds to me anyway. So the Untrained Ear.
Word.
And next on our list is 3 6 Mafia.
Next on the list, Gangstar. DJ Premier
nice.
and Guru. Yeah. Again, kind of in the build of Eric B. and Rakim and Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Yep.
Premier, still one of the greatest DJs and beat makers in the game, or legendary in the game. Like, I mean, I don't know it. Like, if I wouldn't be surprised if he has artists out now, but I don't know if he has like star artists out right now for Premier's tracks.
Right.
And then,
good point.
And then Guru, rest in peace. Again, one of the greatest rappers.
I would think if you want Premier to produce your track, you're probably paying at least 6 figures.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he's paying you $5,000 just to show up and rap. And you could be one of the best rappers ever.
Right.
Number 2. Yeah, see, I don't know about number 2 on this list. For longevity, although they have they're one of the best hits ever, would be number 2 is Mobb Deep.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
Now both of them could rap. I'll give them that. Havoc and Prodigy. Prodigy passed away in 2017.
Wasn't Havoc the more the producer though? Didn't he orchestrate the beats?
Yeah, I mean, but they also worked with Q-Tip and Alchemist as well.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh yeah, Alchemist is
I
good.
know Havoc produced some. Someone more recent too. Havoc worked with. I can't
That
think of it right now.
I'm not a big Havoc follower, so I wouldn't know, but I'm sure he
Yeah.
does. He's still in the game.
Right.
But all right, I mean, some of their iconic, man.
Right.
The Mob Deep, anyway. Before they before they stop producing tracks.
Right. So then, number one on this list, I don't have a problem with them being high on the list. I don't know about number one. Not
Okay.
to not to bury the lead right now, like I just did, but kind of bury the Outcast, Andre
Oh,
3000, and Big Boy.
okay. I don't have a problem with them being number one, just because of the amount of hits they put out, and the man, Andre is probably one of the best rappers out there, and Big Boy
Not
is,
just, I'm sorry, not just rappers, just musical artists in general.
yeah. Just an artist, one of the best music artists out there. Big Boy's no shab either. I mean, he's not shabby. He's not like, he's not the he's not slowing him down. Let's put it that way. But
No,
as
for sure.
prolific as Andre is, and yeah, I do not have a problem with Outkast being number one. Let me ask you this though: in your own estimation, who's your favorite rap duo?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, here's the thing. I like Red Meth, but I wouldn't put them up there just because they didn't come out like that.
Oh no,
That wasn't their thing. Yeah.
I'm not saying like who you think is the best. Who's your favorite? That's my question. Who's
Oh.
your favorite? I don't care if they started that way or not. I mean, who's your favorite rap duo?
Yeah, well, Red Meth.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. It is mine too. But I mean, I guess maybe I was thinking Run DMC was going to be up there because it's just Run and DMC. I know Jam Master Jay was part of it, and if
Yeah.
the way we were doing this, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Premier,
Don't
they were the
don't
DJs.
forget, but Run DMC also has Steven Tyler too, right?
I guess so, and
Yes.
what and Joe Perry too. Don't forget about Joe Perry. He's
Yeah.
the one with the licks. That's not bad. I liked it. I
Yeah.
think the whole, what made
I
me
mean,
think
it's
it.
either
Go ahead.
it either be Red Meth or Black Star for me because I'm trying to see who I've seen live. I've seen Black Star live. Um,
Yeah, we've seen Red and Meth live.
I mean Cypress Hill. I like Cypress Hill. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but DJ Muggs, maybe that's why they're not up there too, because you can consider him a third member.
That's true.
Yeah, and when I texted you, I said Tribe doesn't count because you got Q-Tip and Fife, but there's also Jerobi and Muhammad, and
Yeah.
so
Hood.
yeah, by extension.
Yes. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of other rap duos that might not be on this list. That at least released one album as a duo and still rap.
Yeah. When I texted you this, what made me think of it was, have you seen the latest kerfuffle, for lack of a better term, online about Redman saying that he doesn't hang out with nobody, not even met the man?
Yeah, I heard and saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he had to come out with a statement like, hey, him and Meth are still cool. And then,
Yeah.
and then I started thinking like, oh, rap duos. And that's what made me think of sending that to you, that idea to you.
Yeah.
But I understood what he said initially. And then he had to come back and say like, hey, it's not that I don't love the dude, but like, it's a business for us. And then when we're done, we go back home to our families. That's the way I took it.
No, for sure. Or it's like the same time, it's like he doesn't see like Method Man as a working partner. That's his cousin, that's his family, that's who he's always around anyway. I mean, it's not hanging out with anyone because he's always there.
Yeah, he don't have to. Yeah, he didn't have to. He didn't do that for Method Man. Method Man knew what it fucking meant. It was for everyone who thought like there was a rift between them, because in this day and age, you can't say anything without it being scrutinized if you're in the public eye anyway.
Right.
Anyway, all right. Nice,
Wait,
great
I'm
list.
trying to think.
Yeah.
You don't got any other mentions or duos or
Oh, Red and Meth is my favorite.
yeah.
I think yeah, as far as like I mean, I there's been some collabs where they like put out like maybe one album together or a couple tracks, but as far as a duo, yeah, no, nothing really.
I'm trying to look through my phone real quick to see if I have any other stuff that I'm forgetting about. Ooh, what about Audio 2?
I mean, I guess so. It wasn't the title of their
Top Billing?
song. Yeah, there you go. Top billing. That's it. The top billing. I
See,
mean,
there's 3 Black Eyed Peas.
even before Fergie.
Yes. Yes, there's 4 Brand Nubian.
Okay. There's 3 treacherous threes.
Yes. Treacherous 3. Hold on. I know. I should go faster. I guess it's type of so.
Yeah.
There's 4 Seasons. Detroit
And
Underground was hella people.
yeah, I mean, but there was really just one anyway.
Oh, what's Second and None?
But they had like 2 songs.
No. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going slow here.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, Field Mob.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those dudes.
Field Mob. Not that I have the most extensive, playlist.
Right.
Nope. Come on, fill in.
Oh, I mean, when you talk about rap duos, I mean, yeah, I got nothing because you mentioned all the ones I was thinking about.
Huh. What about rap trios? Oh, Big Timers, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, but they had what, like one hit song and that was it.
Maybe 2. Big Area Royalty, the Loonies.
Oh, Numbskull Yuckmouth.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So I'm just thinking, well, E40 it was always E40 in the Click, which is so wait, is it E40 in the Click? So did the Click have their own album? No, but there would be 3 of them, no?
Yeah. They didn't have their own.
Okay. Yeah, I'm scrolling.
Yeah, I'm scrolling too. Pretty much you named all of them that I was thinking of, and all the ones that are coming up on my list too. So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper, but then they had Spinderella too.
Yeah, that's true.
Raw Bass and Easy Rock.
Oh, there you go.
Joy and Pain and It Takes Two, right? Those are their 2 big hits. Oh shit, the Yin Yang.
Oh, yeah, Twins.
Yeah.
Timberland and Magoo.
Oh, was it the Clock Strikes Back?
Something like that.
Yeah, that was their album.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it's about.
Oh, and the last one, the Boys from the Sewer.
Oh, the Who Riders.
Oh, for those of you out there who don't know who I'm talking about, Das Effects.
Oh, geez, totally missed it.
Bum stickity bum.
Now, what about rappers with 2 in their name? Tupac.
Yeah.
2 Chainz.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Two Live
Too
Crew.
legit to quit. Yeah, Too Live Crew.
Uncle Luke. All right, great story. I always love talking about rap with you, man, and reminiscing of all those old songs and old. I mean, I'm sure
The
there's
old
some.
shows. Dude, for me now, it's about the shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the what do you call? I know there's probably some new duos, but they got to put in some work before they get some cred on this show.
Yes. Word.
Cool, man. How's your beer treating you?
Good. Good. This thing, it hits hard. I mean, for a barrel aged beer, this is freaking awesome because it's there, but it's not too heavy. It's got a good
Yeah,
mouthfeel, but you could tell it's not a stout. At the same time, it's got a lot of those properties there.
this is the double DBA.
Yes.
That's 10,000, right?
Yep.
Yep, I have it right here. What would you like to rate this beer at?
I'm gonna get a 4.5.
Oh, nice. It has an overall rating right now of 4.33. None of our friends have rated it. They list it as a bitter, extra special, strong.
That's what I said.
Yep. I was just saying what they listed on Untapped. That's all.
Yeah. What the box says. Yeah. No. It's an imperial special bitter aged or bitter ale aged in bourbon barrels. So
Very nice. What would you
ipso
like?
facto. There you go.
Oh, is that the notes you'd like to leave? Ipso facto?
Yes, ipso facto.
No. What notes would you like to leave?
Oh, geez. Just rich,
Mm-hmm.
sweet, and
Yeah.
flavorful.
And flavorful. Save and check in. All right, so mine is Boneyard RPM IPA. Really good beer. Really good. Maybe not West Coast, but American IPA. It's dank. It's bitter. It's slight floralness too, but not a lot. I give it a 4.25. So I am gonna go. It's probably gonna. I'm just gonna make a guess. I'm gonna say it's probably like a 3.9 or something on Untapped. Let me see here. RPM IPA. There it is. Oh, yeah, 3.95. Six of our friends have rated it for an average of 3.57, though. Jake J gave it a 4.25. Let's see. Who's that? Who that is? Is it more? I guess it's Jake J. Keeps. He checked in a lot. This guy. He loves this beer. I'm trying to find some more friends who've rated it, but I'll just keep. Oh, Jose A gave it a 3.4. There we go. Then there's Jake J again. I think he's spamming him. Aztec 77 gave it a 3.75. And he just went on vacation. That was back in 2021. All right, I'm gonna stop scrolling back. What did I say? 4.25, right? RPM IPA, check in 4.25. And I'm gonna say dank and floral. Oops. What the hell did it change my dank? You have no idea what it changed my dank to. Dank and it changed it to Fabian.
Huh?
Dank and floral. It changed it into a possessive, like Fabian apostrophe S for some reason. Maybe I'm typing too fast. Save and check in. All right. Cool, man. So did you how do I want to say this? I have nothing to talk about. Do you have anything you want to bring up?
Oh yeah, I almost did an option on the list story. Now the thing is, here at Cöld Brüe, we're all about positivity and uplifting.
Okay. Sometimes, yeah.
Yes, but well, yes, when we're not hating and criticizing.
Hate.
Yes. You hear about your boy Floyd Mayweather?
No. What am I missing? What the fuck happened when I was asleep?
Oh, he's like legit broke, and now he's allegedly fled the country to avoid federal charges for fraud.
You mean Mr. Calling pretend calling people on stacks of hundreds?
Yeah,
Is that a money?
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, where's he at? Where's he reportedly at?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't see that, but yeah. But there's been some speculation about the whole like um, that whatever Jake Paul was suing him for never getting paid for their fight, and and yeah, other people were saying how he's backed out on payments and stuff, and supposedly he's bragging about some sort of investment for real estate property development that doesn't have his name on it, never shows ownership with, but people
Huh.
think he got swindled and is is the fish on the line for it,
Hmm. Yeah,
but at the same time,
yeah.
like all his crazy investments and you know it's hey dude, if you could afford 7 Bugattis, go for it, but do you need 7 Bugattis?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a guy who didn't know how to he was not conservative with his money at all.
Yeah.
According
Yeah,
to
I mean,
this,
not to knock the guy,
yeah.
not to gloat at his thought. It's kind of crazy how like you get you could get so much money, but then be in trouble for having so much money.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, you can't scam or do fraud with your money at the same time. If he didn't know, and I mean, there's people who question his intelligence. I didn't know him personally enough to do that, but just the whole dumb jock scenario.
Even
It's
boxers getting
real.
yeah, the boxers getting their brains rattled every fight.
Right. Yeah, and then well, that was the thing. I was gonna do a whole list story on bankrupt or broke athletes, but I'm like, why am I gonna drag other people into it just because of Mayweather's current state of affairs?
Yeah, this article that I just kind of perused through real quick. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube. Says the video dramatically titled "Stephen A. Smith exposes Floyd Mayweather for going bankrupt after $402 million scam. Questions the legitimacy of Mayweather's February announcement." In the caption, 50 Cent wrote, "Damn champ, they caught you capping. Ha ha ha. Time for another exhibition, LOL." Tagging his own plat because so is 50, him and Mayweather. They're the ones who did that fucking telephone call with the stacks of hundreds.
Right.
That whole bit.
Yeah, there's a lot there's a lot of things about like the whole how much his actual earnings were worth. Like there was an interview a while ago for that Chael, I forget how to say his name, Chael Sonnen or whatever UFC guy. But
Yeah.
he totally like debunked how much the how popular the McGregor fight was with he said he was able to get tickets that day. And then also how much Floyd actually earned. Like say there was a pay-per-view fight, one of the ones he won and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Now Mayweather Promotions say they got a check for $130 million, and he claimed that. But that's his promotion company. That doesn't go straight into his account. He's got to pay everything. He's got to pay all the production fees, all the costs. Then he pays, his trainers, and yeah, I mean, he gets sponsor money and stuff like that. But then you still got to pay taxes on that stuff too. So it's not like he just gets the money and pockets it.
Yeah.
But
He
it seemed
doesn't
like
make
he was
all that
living like he
100.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't make that 130
Right.
million. He probably maybe sees like 2 or 3 million of that.
In all reality, yeah. I mean, it's got to go through the ringer one way or
Mhm.
another. So it's just interesting to see this really happen when he was flaunting his wealth a little bit more than the average athlete entertainer. I mean, but like the
A
number
little
one
bit
on the list
more.
that I was going to share was Tyson. I mean, and yeah, they're saying that they're doing these what do they call it? Exhibitions
Yeah.
just for the money. It is a money grab. So
Yep.
yeah, it's sad. I mean, he said he has an $18 million watch. I don't know how a watch could be worth that much. Even with
It's got a moon rock in it.
even if it fit on both you have to put it on both your arms to wear it. I don't know how much
it's
time
it's a fucking belt.
Mm.
um, I mean I don't want to sound very cynical or haterish, but even though I'm about to hate him, I never really cared for Mayweather, personality
Yeah, neither did
wise.
I. Yeah,
So I mean, I
yeah.
respected him as a boxer. I thought he was great at what he did, but at the same time, his off camera shit, I couldn't care less. So I'm not happy he's in this spot, but I mean, I'm not mad about it.
You know who's happy though?
Who's happy?
Ruben Guerrero.
Ruben Guerrero. Why would he be
Yeah.
happy?
Remember that press conference when he fought Roberto Guerrero, the Ghost?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Salinas guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Was it Salinas or Guerrero? Or one of those. South.
Yeah, his dad, right? It went all off
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah. But then at the end, De La Hoya, okay, thank you for that.
Yes. Oh, that's right. The
The
press
best,
conference.
the best and worst. That was a sound drop for us back in the day. But the best and worst damage control in the game.
I'll find that. I'll put it. I'll put it on my soundboard.
Okay.
So when you're done with your cold brew list, I'll drop that.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Next
The
show.
no
Next
show.
show.
Let's move on.
Yes. Oh, so yeah,
Oh, jeez.
that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I guess that does it for us this week. Thank you for downloading yet again another Cold Brew podcast. I am Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we'd like to wish you cheers.
Until next time.